welcome back to my other vid. On this day I was on my way to Lodge Catering, and to be honest I wasn't really enthusiastic about accepting, that job role, but turns out I did later on. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a good morning or good afternoon or good evening. And yes, I hope you guys are all well today. And yeah, on this day I was working on a shift that was Valentine's themed, so I was just having my lunch break. Very nice food. Hiya! So, just came back from work. Today was my trial shift. I was doing a trial shift at Lodge Catering. So right now I'm just heading to... So now I'm just heading to dance class. So I haven't been to a dance class, like an open class, since for about 2 years now. So literally last night I just thought, just go for it. Yeah, so I've always practiced my dance at home, in a home gym. But yeah, to be in a dance class I haven't been for 2 years, and a dance program I haven't been. The dance program I usually do is 6 weeks for each program. I haven't done since September. Yeah, so I'm doing a hip hop class, so see how it goes. I'm excited. It's been so long that you can literally hear the music. It's been so long since I've done an open class. So yeah, see how I get on. So yeah, in this moment I was thinking, oh my gosh. So yeah, dum dum dum. Yeah, it's been so long. And finished my hip hop class. I had a really fun time doing it. And yeah, hey, so I decided to record this clip because I was thinking that I had a lot to talk about, but now I'm actually talking. I don't know what I was trying to talk about. I think since I'm doing this after my dance class, I think I'm just sharing my thoughts, how I thought about that dance class. Yeah, as I said, I really enjoyed it. It was a hip hop class. Haven't done it for so long. And yeah, I just thought just to go for it. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't horribly forget a lot of steps. I felt in my element, but that's just hip hop though. I'm used to hip hop more than any other style. And I just realized, in that moment that I'm starting to realize, well, when doing this clip, when doing that video, I was realizing what actually makes me happy. I need to start making time for things that actually make me happy, and the things that make me happy are got to be the most important things that I need to do in my life. And yeah, nothing more to say on that. Yeah, putting my face mask on, having a little pampering, which I rarely do for myself, so when I do get these moments, I'm like, oh, it feels so nice. And yeah, on to the next clip. Now I'm back at dance class, and I did jazz, a double jazz class. And who said that wearing grey was the best idea? I don't know why I did that. And on top of all that, I forgot my hairband. So literally dancing with my hair out. Right. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm literally dead. Thank goodness I had hair products spray in my bag, because my hair, all the curls were gone. It was just frizz. So basically I done, in the morning I went to obviously Bass Studios again. Did dance, but it was jazz, and people who know me know that jazz and ballet is my worst style ever for 3-4 years now. And I did a technique class, so that was from Where's it from? Yeah, so it was from, see the win. Yeah, it was from 1 till 2:30 technique class, and it's windy. And the next class was from 2:30 till 4. And I did that particular jazz class is because, like it said, it's for all levels. So obviously, like, it was a very like small amount of people, and the girls that were there, like all of them were way younger than I am, and all very technically trained. Like, you know, they come out of dance college or something, or they're doing dance college stuff, like technique training in jazz and ballet and contemporary, like proper dance school. So yeah, so I thought so the reason why I went there is because, you know, now I'm focusing on this year on working on my dance styles, basically. Like, this year I'm focusing more on dance. So with me, you know, I used to do a program called One Way House, and I haven't done it since September, which I do plan on going back there. But before I go back there, I really, really need to like increase my level of styles, basically. So yeah, so now, so I'm going to these open classes so I can improve on all my dance styles, which is jazz. Then at some point I'll do ballet classes, my arms hurting, jazz classes, and commercial, hip hop, contemporary, hills, musical theatre. Like, I just want to do everything bit by bit until, you know, maybe I'll go back to that program that I do, Runway House. I'll probably go back to that in September, or a week in the summer. Not a week in the summer, if depending on what they're doing. So yeah, the whole point of, you know, being a dancer is to be as versatile as possible. And to be a dancer, I want dance jobs. I need to be, you know, human first, then an athlete, then a dancer. It's the whole, like, yeah, there's loads of things I've learned from dance, and I know what to do. I just got to do it. And to be honest, like, if I done this technique class, jazz class, like last year even, and yeah, if I done it last year, this class last year, I would have walked out crying because I was so behind, and I just couldn't get any of the steps. I'm the least flexible out of, you know, everyone. So yeah, but you know what, like with these things, you just need to, what I've learned is that you just need to jump in the deep end. You can't really pick and choose. You know, you can't really control what's going to happen. You're not gonna, you know, I see a jazz class, it says all levels, so I have to go for it. Like, I'm not about to find a beginner's jazz class that costs huge amount of money, because that's what I used to do. And I'm not a beginner. I know I'm not a beginner. It's just, you know, jazz has got different dance steps. Jazz is a whole different thing. And there's lots of flexibility. And oh my gosh, I never felt so tired like doing jazz before in my life. So yeah, I'll see if I can make it next week. But bit by bit, just attending classes and just keep improving and try to remember the routine so I can practice at home. And yeah. So tomorrow I'm doing hip hop, then I'm doing contemporary. So that should be fun. Yeah, I'm dead. Need to go home, need to hydrate. I got my water, but I'm still thirsty. I'm nearly done with this. It's like 2 litres. But yeah.
Expected, got a lovely bruise.
Came out? Yeah, old one.
Hey, So just finished my tattoo. Like I didn't record like her doing it because I didn't know how I was going to react. But actually, like I got a good take this off. Like I got a good pain tolerance actually. Like it really wasn't like as painful like as I thought it would be. So I can't really show it because I've got the pad on, got the tape on, stuff like that. But when it like heals, going through the healing process, and it heals, and I can show, what it looks like. But honestly, like she did a massive, massive, great job. And yeah, so highly recommend the place, Sacred Gold Tattoo and Place. Yeah, and a tattoo artist I went to her name's Maria. Super super nice. Because when I came there, I had an original design idea, and she was so kindly to redraw it based on like what I was happy with, basically. So she took some time to redraw it. I think about an hour extra to redraw it, and then doing my tattoo, and super duper happy with the results. So yeah, I did it. I was so worried, but yeah. And also I wanted to get a tattoo done since I was 16, but I couldn't really. I kept changing my mind whether I wanted a tattoo or not. And I had to change my mind of many tattoo ideas that I had. So now that I actually have like had a tattoo in mind and the meaning like behind it, so yeah, I'm super super happy. But yeah, I'm gonna go home now, and yeah. So I'm just currently sorting out my baking cupboard. Well, cupboards, and I've got bottom cupboards as well that I need to sort out, make some space. But yeah, I'm a baker, so I'm just literally sorting this out. I haven't baked since September actually, so just getting this all sorted out. But it's like I just can't decide. It's like you got my cupcake cases / wooden sticks, brushes, and then you got like my cake cases, but then you got my pudding tins, and you got tins up there, but then it's like the struggle's real. And then you got like my pots like here, but then I've got more stuff like on the side I need to fill out. And yeah, I'm just trying to find space in my kitchen cupboards. Yeah, it's just really really difficult. I've got a lot of stuff, and I just trying to reorganize everything basically. But yeah, I'm already getting tired. But yeah, work in progress. I can only organize so much like with limited space, but gotta make do what you have. So whilst I'm taking a break, literally like I'm doing this like different video clips like in the month of March. Yeah, I've just been really busy. I'm really busy. Just working long hours. Finally got some work like from my agency, in the agency that I'm in. Like I remember my last vlog I talked about getting a permanent position, but then I wasn't sure in terms of getting it, because I was basically saying that if I do get a permanent job, then I'm worried about the flexibility and agency work, even though it's not stable, but I know that it has flexible hours basically, and the type of work I'm working in is hospitality. So right now, like since the middle of Feb, and it's March now, and I know from March all the way till I think basically the end of the year, I think March till September, but then you've got Christmas, so it's still busy. So events are really picking up, and there was a lot of events that got cancelled from last year and moving over to this year. So it's definitely a lot more shifts to a point that I can work full time. So yeah, I've just been doing like, well, this week I was really, really shattered because I did 3 days of 12-hour shifts, and I was literally gonna work yesterday, today is Saturday, and I was gonna work also tomorrow. Not 12-hour shifts, but like still working. And you know when your feet is like, because you're constantly standing, constantly moving around, like, you know when your feet is like, feels like it's nailed to the floor. So, and then my legs were shaking, and I will be constantly falling asleep on the train. And yeah, I just had to cancel my shifts like yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And I'm working again on Monday, but I needed to, like, yesterday I was just dead. Like yesterday when I got out of bed, like you know, we have like so much like gas, like in your left side of your stomach, you know, when you get built up gas. So I've, yeah, I literally got up, but I literally couldn't stand up. Like I couldn't, like I was proper bent over. So I had my so yesterday I had my tea, and today I had my tea as well. I mix cumin seeds, fennel seeds, and coriander, so it's Ayurvedic tea. But yeah, let me show you the jar. Hold on. But yeah, this is the jar. So basically, I put like 1 cup of cumin seeds, 1 cup of fennel seeds, and 1 cup of coriander like leaves, and then you just basically put in any empty jar, shake, 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 mix it all up, and then you put 1 mugful of water, put it in a pan, and 1 tablespoon of this mix, and then you put it on a hob and you warm it up for like I would say 2 minutes, I think. But yeah, like this combination I got from Radhi Shetty. So yeah, her food is like amazing, and you know, hair products, skin products, amazing. I follow her and stuff like that. But yeah, basically this is what I have like in the morning. But yeah, I don't know what I've recorded so far. I've just recording like bits and bobs like during the month, because all I've been doing is working and dance as well. I've been trying to keep up with dance classes each week, even if it's just a case of doing once a week. Like I think there was 1 week that I did like 4 classes. So yeah, I'm back to open classes, doing that. Oh yeah, my tattoo as well. That is healing fine, nicely. I already talked about my tattoo, so yeah, I could show you guys. Like, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, so basically this is the leaves, like around my chest area, and then don't know if you can. And this is like the compass at the back shoulder, and it's got like Roman numbers of my birthday, and then north, south, east, west is very blurry, and then you've got the circle things around it. But yeah, this is it. So the first day that I had it done, I had a big pad on, like, and I really couldn't sleep properly that night because I was trying to sleep on my right side, and this is my left side. So yeah, I was trying not to sleep on my left side so much. And then the next day I was able to take the pad off, and then I just clean it every day with like normal body wash, with a kitchen towel. And then yeah, so with a kitchen towel, like I just like basically just quickly like wipe it, not so much, and then like use like cream, my normal cream. I asked like what I have, is it okay to use? She said yeah. She said when it comes to scabbing like process, you know, don't like, you know, pick it and stuff like that. So so yeah, it's been healing great. Like I'm super still super happy. I may not look it because I'm extremely tired, but yeah, like I'm super happy that, you know, just got it done and felt no pain and stuff like that. Yeah, what else? And yeah, basically I'm just trying to find a balance between work and dance and other stuff I'm trying to do in between. I think I'm starting to figure it out now, like and then what my working out in general, like I need to get back in the routine of that, because when you don't, when you've not been working for a certain amount of time and then all you're focusing on is just getting shifts, so my focus was mainly on that. And then now that I have shifts and I'm pretty much going to be working at the same places, so I won't be working different places like every week, like I'm trying to keep it the same places. So yeah, figured that out. And then dance, yeah, sort of figured that out. And then we're working out, and then I just said I'm trying to sort out my baking cupboard so I can just get back into baking. So yeah, I'm trying to balance things out, because when you're focusing on one, oh, I thought I saw something. Yeah. When you're focusing on one thing and then you're really focused on that thing, and then you forget about the other things. Well, not forget, but you don't manage your time well with the other things. So it's like you need to do what is most important to you first, and then the other things you do, but like, yeah, just a balance. Like I'm just trying to find like a balance basically, and not overwork so much on my shifts, but also learning to take care of myself as well. So yeah, how I said in my first video, if you guys ever watched my first ever video, or other videos, I said it at some point, that the new year, like for the new year for me, like it doesn't start in January. For me, it starts in March, and literally this month, March, just felt like the new year, the start of the new year, like I'm starting to properly do stuff now. So yeah, that's basically my update, I think, so far in my month.
Sorry for that quick transition, but yes, at another job, another shift, another day. And yeah, on this day I was having a catch up with one of my friends, and yeah, I put on that sandwich because like I hate mushroom sandwiches. But yeah, it was a good day out, nice break. Now, real talk. This will be the first and last time I ever wear a bow tie. Oh my gosh, I really, 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 really didn't like this shift. I was just basically doing cloakroom, and then during the day I was doing other stuff like just serving food, to clearing up plates. The hotel was very, very disorganized. Yeah, never again, as you can see from my enthusiasm.
Hey, so I thought I'll do a little catch up. So right now I'm just on my way to dance, and I'm on my way to a hip hop class. So lately I've been taking like a lot more classes. So last week Wednesday I dedicated a whole day just doing 5 classes in one day. So I did ballet and jazz, which those 2 classes took about 3 hours. And then oh, and when I did the ballet, ballet was hope you guys can hear me. Ballet was like the second class I've ever taken, ever, in my life. So it was interesting. It wasn't too bad actually. And then the jazz wasn't too bad either. I think I just need to keep on going just to get used to the steps and the terms of the steps, like what they're called and stuff like that. What else? So yeah, I'm on my way to a hip hop class that I've been wanting to go for ages. I've been taking different hip hop classes from different teachers as well. Today I finished work, working at a hotel. So as you saw in my previous clip, I'm just wearing a bow tie, and yeah, I'm not going to go back to that hotel. It wasn't a bad shift, but I just think I'm just not suited to hotels, basically. So that's that. A couple of thoughts. So, one, since working in hospitality, in restaurants, hotels, events, football stadiums, I'm seeing more and more every day, well, nearly every day that I'm working, a lot of food wastage going to waste. So my other idea for the future is, I got to thinking, like, we have so many starving people out there, so many homeless people out there, and just seeing all this food like go to waste just because they say, oh, it's been staying out for a few hours. And also, like, most of these places were not allowed to take food home as well. Obviously, of course, like, some of us like secretly stash away the food and take it home. So yeah, some of us take the food home with us because it's just ridiculous. Actually, there was one day, I won't say where I worked, but I worked there quite often, and at this event, like, none of the people at the event touched the food. So I think like 3 big bagfuls was like wastage of food, and that made me really sad. So that's what got me to thinking, like, we have food banks, and it's like, why can't food banks or homeless shelters collaborate with these hotels or restaurants, business conferences, catering places that do food and throw away so much food, rather than trying to access and produce more food. And not only that, it's really bad for the environment as well, really releasing methane gas. And then you got this stuff about the overflowing landfills. So it just got me to thinking, like, could I do something with that? Another thing in the future, I don't know. But all I know is that food wastage in these events of hospitality is just making me really sad. I'm keep on working. This past month, I'm realizing that. So I'm realizing this past month that realizing a lot of stuff. I feel like March is my new year, basically. Also, another thing, guys, that live life to the fullest. It's really interesting working in hospitality. You meet all these different people. I get to speak to different people nearly every day, which is why this job makes it, more exciting and more intriguing. But there was this guy just asking me like questions like, am I a money person, or no, do I value money more than my time? And obviously I value my time a lot more than money. Am I a human rights person? Am I a political person? I said I'm definitely a human rights person. So and it was talking about traveling and living life to the fullest, and and then also, like, he was asking me questions like, what makes me unique? Like, what am I giving, to the world, basically? And my thing is wanting to make positive impact in people's lives, whether it's through me doing events, whether it's through my baking, whether it's through this YouTube, I don't know, but just making a positive impact to people's day and people's mental well-being, basically. So yeah, like, live life to the fullest, because honestly you don't know what's gonna happen the next day. Don't waste any time, don't procrastinate. When you really want to do something, you'll make it that priority. You'll make it important, basically. If you really want it bad enough, you'll put it on your list of your first things to do, basically. So yeah, little thoughts. I've got a lot more to say, but I've got to go. I've got to make my way to class. So hope everyone is all good and having a great month of March. Springtime. Events are picking up a lot. The
the weather. Um, and I just feel like March is just the start of the new year, basically.
Oh yeah, this is funny. So you know the shift I was wearing a bow tie. So I received my first tip of 50p. I mean, what am I going to do with 50p? I mean, I can't even buy a bar of chocolate. But I try not to think about that. I just try to think about the thought that the person intentionally had. So yeah. And yeah, at another work shift at another hotel, preparing tables for a wedding the next 2 days, and I don't like that shift either. So, quick recap on my last week in March. So today is the 31st of March, and it is freezing like ice, like on my face. But anyway, so yeah, um, Sunday was Mother's Day, and it was a nice, like, relaxing day, like just with family. I made like lentil dal, and yeah, it was a good day. But then, like, I had the same food the next day on Monday, and yeah, I basically threw up. So I haven't thrown up like in years. So what happened was is that anything like it must have been the coconut milk or anything creamy that I have like too often because I'm slightly lactose intolerant. So you got a mixture of that. Plus, for the past 2 weeks, I've been eating like a lot of crap because of work. So just keep eating like throughout the day, and also I do intermittent fasting, so I was eating outside my hours as well. So literally my stomach just couldn't take it anymore, so I puked on Monday, and then on Tuesday went to work but still very feeling very weak. And Wednesday I had to cancel my dance classes because I just needed a rest. Today is Thursday, and today's the most I've eaten. I couldn't finish my mashed potato at work because to make mashed potato you need to mix like butter and milk, and when it comes to dairy my stomach is still feeling a bit ugh. But I've been eating a lot of fruit though, so I've been craving a lot of fruit like watermelon and stuff like that, so I've been having that. So yeah, so I don't know how many clips I'm going to be sharing like in this vlog. I've been doing bits and bobs, so we'll just see how it turns out. But but yeah, so today, I don't know if I mentioned in other clips, but I've been trying to look for a pastry chef course, and for like a year now, I found an academy, but it was just crazy expensive, and I literally was saving up for it, and planning a way to pay for it, at some point. But recently, I think last week, I found an academy called Leafs Academy, and so much cheaper and so much more affordable. Um, so I found a patisserie course, and for me to do that actual pastry chef course, I need to do an introduction patisserie course before I do the actual patisserie course that gets me qualified as a pastry chef, basically. So I literally paid for it this morning because there was a discount. So I paid for it this morning, got enrolled, gonna start on the 11th of April. Everything's online. So I would be making stuff at home and taking pictures like of it, whether it's like bread, pastries, cakes, biscuits, like I think it's biscuits, I can't remember. But yeah, taking pictures of those, sending it to them. It's going to be for 12 weeks, and then after I do that, then I can do the actual patisserie course to get me qualified as a pastry chef. So yay. Super excited about that. Also, this week I'm going to be working in a wedding, still doing hospitality work. This is with Lodge Catering. So I'm going to be working in my first wedding ever. I know it's going to be super stressful, but I've been wanting to do this for like, well, get an experience in a wedding for like a year now. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that this Saturday.
And then next Saturday, I'm going to be in another wedding doing hospitality work again, which is brilliant. Um, and then literally today, this place that I work at like often, through the agency work, today we had a quiet event, and I thought to myself, let me just talk to one of the chefs, just asking for advice, like etc. And he was just telling me how it's really important to get like experience in the kitchen, which I know, that's an obvious. Like anywhere that you're trying to build a career at, you need like work experience, like regardless of your qualification. And then the chef was like to me, oh, why don't I ask the head chef, if I can work in the kitchen? And I was like, oh, like, is he in today? I mean, no, is he in tomorrow? And then he was like, oh, no, he's in later today. So since today was a quiet event, I literally saw the head chef around lunchtime, spoke to him, telling him how I'm a baker, um, got a small dessert business, and I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys already. I can't remember. The last time I did a vlog was like a month ago. So yeah. But yeah, saying that I want to be a pastry chef in the future. I want to grow my business, my dessert business, but also I want to collaborate with, whether with other venues, whether that'll be hotels, restaurants, or events. Like I want to collaborate with other people. But obviously I need experience, and he was just saying to me like if I want to work at this place, then you know I could work as a casual like kitchen staff member or something. Um, just basically being in the kitchen and hopefully like learn the recipes, the desserts recipes, and be doing it with them basically. Um, and he said if that was the case, if I do decide to say yes, then they could potentially get me started uh, just after Easter. So in my head, like, I'm like, was it really that simple? Like, my eyes just, I'm sure my look was just looking in like disbelief. Like, they was just saying, oh, yeah, you can join. Like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. And I'm just like, is this real? Like, is it so so yeah, if you manage to keep up, like I'm speaking really fast. So one, I'm doing a patisserie introduction patisserie course. Two, I'm gonna be working in weddings, and three, I could potentially be working um in a kitchen for the first time ever. Um, yeah, because literally for about a year now, I've been applying for pastry chef roles, or pastry assistant chef roles, and no one has accepted me. No one has replied to me. So it's like, how am I supposed to be a pastry chef if I don't have experience like in the kitchen? So my thought process is, I'm going to take whatever opportunity that I have. And it's just funny how today, like at this venue that I always work at, like it's always busy. And today is the only day that it's ever been really quiet. And I'm able to have a chat like with these two chefs today. And the head chef made the time to speak to me for like 15 minutes or something. Um, but yeah, it was just funny because like all the other chefs, like they're all men, by the way, like, and or like foreign, like overseas, and like it was just funny. Like you got people from Spain, Asian, I think Italian as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, just like just everyone just welcome me to the team, give me a spud, welcome to the team, and I'm just like, I haven't decided yet. um, it was funny. They were having like a chef meeting, and they were in the same room as I was because I was polishing plates, right? And at the end of the meeting, they had like questions or little or things to say at the end. And one chef put his hand up and said, "So when's she starting?" And then everyone just turned their face to me like, and I'm like looking like, and I'm just like, mum, I'm just like, it's funny how everyone's welcoming me straight away, and I haven't made a decision, and the head chef was like, oh, she's got to think about it, and stuff, and then people were saying, welcome to the team, and then they were saying, oh, this is your first chef meeting, completely ignoring what the head chef is saying. So yeah, so this has been my month of March, basically. Um, I hope this vlog will make sense. Like, I've just been doing random clips all over the place, trying to get as much footage as I can. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys had a great month. As I said in my previous clip, like, March feels like the start of the year for me. Like, March feels like every year, March feels like a new year. So it sounds like April's going to be another exciting month. And then during the summer, that's something I'll tell you guys later, but during the summer, it's going to be exciting months as well. So definitely exciting footage for the summer as well. Um, but thank you if you got this far in the vlog. Like, thank you so much for getting this far, and thank you so much for listening and just listening to me rant and watching my random videos and hearing me speak for 100 miles per hour. If any of you was able to keep up with all of that, like, I really do appreciate it. So yeah, until the next vid. Bye.